I'm Kristy, Plymouth. Sorry.
That's all right.
Ladies first.
I know. Can we do that all?
Yeah, go ahead.
Kristy from Plymouth.
Bill Barrett from Plymouth, Mass.
We were in Aruba. October 13th, our kids called us to tell us that there was basically rain in the house, and it was from a toilet from the second floor bathroom.
Water just got everywhere. I mean, it was a mess, total mess. So the extent of the damage was we had water leak from basically the second floor. It leaked all the way down to the first floor and all the way down to the basement. So basically a flood. And when they came to test, they found asbestos. Came home, we contacted our insurance company. They had a preferred contractor that we chose, and we thought that was going to be great. Come to find out, week after week, nobody showed up, and the project just was not moving forward.
We were out of the house December 8th into a rental, and they took all the walls, ceilings, everything out, but then basically went to a standstill. We were out of the house December 8th, and by June, there was still no progress. They actually caused more damage. Pipes got burst, and my furnace broke because they turned the heat off but left the water on so they could use the downstairs bathroom while they were doing it, and then left my husband to clean up the second leak.
What happened was we had a friend and a great plumber from Plymouth, Mass named Paul Perry. He does a wonderful job, and he was even getting upset with the progress at the house, and he just said, all stop. We gotta find another contractor that's gonna help you out.
And that's when you guys came in.
Chris showed up first, and he ran through everything that they were gonna do. Also told me he was gonna hand me over to Ronald.
They came in, we walked through, they took pictures of everything, and then as soon as they got everything switched over, everything just moved so fast from there. To the point that I was like, wait a minute, they're waiting on me now, and that was so different. But there was a lot for them to do, and they did everything and then some. July 1st, I had not one wall, not one ceiling. July 5th, every wall, every ceiling. And that's with the holiday in between. He got us in here in 2.5, 3 months max. As soon as they got involved and got the contract and stuff, I had no more fear. I went from literally never coming, because it was just disappointing, to every day, just walking through taking pictures, because it was so exciting.
Did an abatement, first of all, got rid of all the asbestos, and then they started rebuilding our bathrooms, our kitchen, our hardwood floors, our basement walls.
Lights. They did the garage door, the front door, the back door. They added these windows behind us, and that door, there was no access. Ronald actually came up with that idea for us, and I love it. I thought I was crazy looking at stuff. He was finding stuff that he was having them touch up, and I was like, I wouldn't even have noticed that, and I noticed everything. We got to pick the tile and things like that, and he helped me figure out you can spend less here and put more towards this if you want. Stuff like that, which was cool, because I wouldn't have known any of that. They made a suggestion to change something, I didn't even question it. I said, absolutely.
We just went along with it because all that stuff was great.
Yeah.
Honestly.
My bathrooms are amazing. I love everything. There's not one thing I don't actually love, to be honest, so I can't really pick.
The bathroom floors, the bathroom tile, the upstairs shower.
The basement floor is amazing.
The basement floor is amazing. The Juliet porch.
Yes, the wood wasn't gonna pass inspection and stuff, so they just took it upon themselves and put the right stuff that we needed to make it safe. Without even being asked to do that, they just did it, because they were like, you can't leave it like that. We're gonna do it right. Communication
was great with Ronald. He communicated with me almost daily, whereas before we had the other contract for several months and you wouldn't hear anything from him.
And he's honest. You don't feel like you're being, you really feel like you're talking to an actual friend, which was cool.
Every time one of the quotes came through, I just signed it instantly.
No question.
No questions. You guys got right on it, and the work was pretty quick. The overall communication between all the subcontractors and Restore Now seemed to be flawless. Every time we showed up, there was people here, sometimes 2 and 3 contractors here working, and great, everything about it. I felt as though I had my own personal team working for us. Ronald DeLong I even have his personal number, and I could contact him at any point about anything. Same thing with Chris. If Ronald was out of town, Chris would pick up the phone, and they worked together great. And Restore Now really helped us out. We can't thank them enough. If I could describe Restore Now with a few adjectives, I would say they're wonderful, honest, fantastic,
caring.
I would recommend Restore Now to basically everybody that needs to have any kind of renovation done in their home. You guys are much better than the preferred contractor that we chose.
I think that they went above and beyond every single thing that we wanted. They, like I said, they did extras if they thought it needed to be done. They just did it to make it right.
And very happy, so we'd just like to say thank you.
Ronald DeLong, amazing man. Paul Perry, thank you so much for finding him for us.
Chris, thank you for hooking us up with Ronald. And Paul Perry, thank you for hooking everybody up together, and it worked out wonderful.
The last day that I saw Ronald, I gave him a hug and said, never change how you treat families, because you absolutely make people comfortable 100%. Very, very trustworthy. I loved everything he said and everything he did.
I agree totally with my wife.
Right answer.
Smart man.